here are some incredible resource packs that you can download right now for Minecraft Pocket Edition and Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you are interested, please smash that thumbs up button, and let's get right into it. Let's see the resource packs. Now next up we have 3D textures. As you can tell, look at these. These all look really cool and 3D-like. It is absolutely incredible. Look at that. The chest even has defined lines and everything. And even the ores all look really cool and 3D-like. This is an absolutely incredible texture pack that you can check out for yourself. This pack is incredible as your entire Minecraft experience seems to be so different as everything looks 3D and realistic. I suggest you check out this pack if you want to see it in action. It is absolutely incredible, and Minecraft looks almost like a different game because of it. Even the foliage looks really cool in 3D. This is an absolutely incredible pack, so if you want to see some cool 3D textures, check this pack out. And look at all this really cool redstone. All these blocks look so cool in 3D. There's so much detail in all the blocks, and it just is incredible to see that. Now, as we step through the Nether, something will look a little bit different. As you can tell, we have turned off the Nether fog, and you can see so much further. You can actually see biomes everywhere. We also have this grass pack on, so this is what it looks like in the Nether. This incredible Nether fog pack will actually remove all the fog from the biomes, so you can actually see where you're going in the Nether. And this makes filming videos and doing things like that so much easier, and it allows you to actually find biomes that you're looking for, as well as maybe another pool. This is what you can see with the Nether pack on. And this is how much you can see with the Nether fog still turned on. You could barely see anything in front of you. And that's really sad, as before I could see multiple biomes. I could see the far side of the lake over here. Now I have to travel really far to even be able to see all of this. Here's with the Nether fog on, and here is what you can see with the Nether fog off. It is a night and day difference, and one that you should probably check out if you're interested. So here we have 3D projectiles. And as you can tell, all these items in my hand will actually have a 3D projectile when I throw it. It's a very simple add-on, but it creates such more immersion as all of these have 3D animations. Look at that, that was a 3D bottle, and we have 3D experience points. If you throw an Eye of Ender, it's in a 3D, and if you Ender Pearl, it'll also be in a 3D thing. Snowballs are in 3D, as you can tell, you can see a few of them in 3D. You have rockets that are in 3D, and you have eggs which are in 3D as well. Look at that. That is really cool and a simple way to just give a little bit more immersion to your world. So next up on this list, we have had one that's been installed the whole time as well, and that is the full grass blocks. As you can tell, this grass block covers the entire face of it, making it a little bit more green in your Minecraft worlds. And you also have this path block as well, and it works for many other blocks in the game. It works for Podzol, Mycelium, Crimson Nylium, Warp Nylium, and of course the grass block and dirt path blocks. It just creates a lot more atmosphere to your worlds as the grass will cover the entire block. As you can tell, this mountain looks really green over here and it looks incredible. However, if we turn the pack off, it looks a lot more brown. So with this pack on, it is incredible as it gives your Minecraft world a little bit more life when you have it on. So here's one last comparison. Here's all the dirt over here, and here it is with the grass pack turned on. This is a very simple pack, and it's really nice for your Minecraft worlds, as it makes everything a little bit more green and a little bit more lively. So next up on our list, we have animated blocks. And as you can see, some of these blocks are actually glinting in the sun, which is really cool. This simply adds animations to many other blocks that didn't. As you can tell, there's very simple textures that kind of change or glint in the sun, such as having this saw. Look at that, it kind of went up and down. You also have the Eye of Ender. It simply opens and closes, just like that. And this is a very simple one, and it's kind of unobtrusive. As you can tell, even the torches are kind of animated in this style as well. It's a pretty subtle pack, but so many little things give it just a little bit more life than they normally do. So if you're interested in just a subtle way to make your Minecraft experience a little bit more lively, this is an easy way to do that. So next up we have the beautiful sky resource pack. As you can tell, this has been on the whole time, but it's a very simple way to add life to your skies. And this will actually change depending on what time of day you have. For example, if you switch it to sunrise, you can get a cool looking sunrise. Switching it to noon will give you a cool noon. This will give you a cool sunset if you switch it to sunset. And it will even give you a really cool nighttime theme as well. This will also enhance your rain, as it will be a little bit less obtrusive and you'll be able to see a little bit better. So this will give you some really cool life to your skies in Minecraft, and it is amazing. Now, the next resource pack we have is the Brewing Guide. And if we go into this Brewing Guide, there is a lot more you can look at with all this Brewing Guide. As you can tell, you can see exactly how to make all your different potions, how many potions your blaze powder will give you, as well as all the modifiers. It's incredibly helpful if you're doing a lot of potion making and you don't know exactly what items you need to get these. So it's a pretty simple and really handy way to just help you in your brewing experience. Now next up we have better Elytra texture. As you can tell, I'm actually using the Steampunk Elytra. This texture pack can change between many different variations of Elytra. For example, we have the Macaw Wings, the Phantom Elytra, the Dragon Elytra. So if you want to change how this Elytra works, enable this for your world, click the option settings, and switch the slider to wherever you want. The Ender Dragon Elytra, the Vex Elytra, Phantom Elytra, Steampunk Elytra, Blue and Gold Elytra, Scarlet Macaw Elytra, Rainbow Elytra, Yellow Elytra, White, Red, Purple, Lime, and Aqua. So whichever one you want, you can just switch it to this and all the Elytras will appear in your game like the one it says. Well, this is a very simple resource pack, but it makes your world just a little more funny. As you can tell, I'm holding a diamond sword, and this is the Accurate Tools pack. So even the chicken's a little confused at what this is. So this actually gets the crafting recipes of the items you have, and it makes them accurate. So this is a netherite pickaxe, you have a stick and 3 netherite ingots. The golden hoe, you have 2 gold and a stick. A stone shovel, you have a cobblestone and a stick. And an iron axe, you have 3 iron ingots and a stick. It's a pretty fun, simple way to have just a lot of fun in your world. And if you kind of want to mess with people when they're building things, they'll be a little confused, but it's pretty fun. So here is all the different tools and all of what they look like. It's pretty funny to see these in the creative inventory, as they don't make any sense whatsoever, but also they make the most sense ever. So it's pretty fun. You can try it out if you want to see how this works. So next up on our list, we have Rayboy's mob animations. As you can tell, this villager looks a little bit different, and if we get him to walk around, maybe get a few more in here, they're actually animated and will move around. Look at that! He is insane. Look, his arms move and everything like that. And that many mobs in this have been overhauled to be just a little bit different and to have a little bit more animation, to walk a little bit differently, and maybe have blinking animations and things like that. As you can tell, even the zombies are a little bit different, and the villagers will run away. It is really cool, and there's a lot of interesting interactions that these guys can have. There we go. Let's see his new animations. Whoop, he throws them up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, even the iron golems have new animations, as well as many of the mobs here in the game. You also have skeletons, but they get destroyed pretty quickly by the iron golem. But all of these have new animations that you can see. Even the Endermen have really cool walking animations. Look at that. He's just walking around. He's having a fun time. And if you punch him, they will even chase you and have cool animations that way. Now we also have spiders. And they are really cool as they'll actually climb up walls. It looks really cool. Look at that. It looks way cool to see these spiders climb up. They'll even go upside down. Spiders are really cool, especially here in this pack. So hopefully, if you enjoy these animations, you can see more of them when you download this pack, things like that. There's many other mobs that have animations as well. Now, next up on our list, we have glowing ores. Now, as you can tell, all this amethyst is glowing, and that is because I'm using glowing ores. This is an RTX extension for pure vanilla. However, you cannot get this on mobile, so there will also be a link to another glowing ores pack that you can use on mobile. So, just to show off that this works, you have iron, you have gold, you have diamonds, you've got lapis, you've got redstone, you've got coal, which only glows very slightly, the copper ore, emerald ore, nether quartz ore, and the deep sleep variants of all of these other ores. As we hop into this cave, you can see everything is lit up because of all these ores. Look at all this. I think there's some lapis down there. There's some copper, and it looks like down here we might have some redstone and things of the sort. It is incredible to see all these ores lit up, and it can make it way easier to find what you're looking for. As you can tell, I could probably find some diamonds in not too long of searching. All you have to do is find the glowing things, and yep, there's some diamonds right there. So if you want a pack that will light up all your ores, and if you're on Minecraft Pocket Edition, there's a link to another one that lights up ores. So next up on our list, we have realistic vanilla item textures. And as you can tell, down in my hotbar, everything just looks a little different. So we have the iron sword, which looks a little different. We have apples that look a little bit more lively. We have potatoes, which have a bunch of things coming off of them. We have the Eye of Ender, which is actually really small. A really cool big diamond axe. a wooden hoe that's all covered in vines and leaves and things, a golden hoe which is a little bit smaller, a big gigantic netherite pickaxe, and a really cool potion with a new design. This just simply changes a lot of the textures you have to give it a more realistic and natural experience. We have a cool golden pickaxe, we got rabbit stew which is a little messy, we got a cool pumpkin pie, and we got an accurate spyglass. So as you can tell, a lot of these new natural things have been revamped and just made more realistic. It's a pretty simple add-on, and it's super fun, and it's a little bit different experience for your Minecraft worlds, but everything just looks so much more nice to be a little bit more different and to give a little bit more variation. As you can tell, we even have a few more things that look a little bit different, such as this raw iron, charcoal, gold, magma cream, slime ball, gunpowder, banner patterns, redstone dust, and even a blaze rod. Next up on our list, we're hopping into Pinecraft because we want to check it out. Look at that! Now this is cool chat animations. As you can tell, it's wiped right off the screen, and it's really cool. Look at that! They slide in just like that. It's really cool to see all of these cool new chat animations. So as you can tell, when I put that in, we got a cool animation. It's a simple way to give life, especially to your chat, which can be pretty boring at times. But it gives it a little bit more interest, and it helps you make sure that you know you're reading them. It gives so much more life to your Minecraft game, in a very simple way. So, I'm doing fantastic. So, what do you want to say to YouTube, Toad? So, if you want an easy way to make your experience a lot more interesting, chat animations is the way to do it. So, this pack might be a little bit strange, but this is the negative texture pack. As you can tell, your world looks a little bit different. All the colors are inverted and a little bit strange. However, if you want a new interesting experience in Minecraft, this can be the pack for you. So normally all these colors are inverted, so these are normally blue, but in this pack they are red because of how they look. Now this is actually soul sand. However, when you light it on fire, the fire will be red, because normally when it turns blue. As we pop out of this portal, you can tell it is green instead of the regular purple, and this is actually an ice biome, so it looks a little bit strange to have all these inverted colors in the game. Here is a quick look of the inventory. Everything is inverted, and all the colors are very strange here in this pack, so if you think you see something, it's probably a different thing. As you can tell, this is pink dye, magenta dye, light blue dye, cyan dye, green dye, and that just proves how strange all of these dyes are. So next up on our list, we have Player Animations by Kid Sky, and this has got to be one of my most favorite packs of all, because look at this, it looks so much more alive. Look at my parrot, he even decided to come and show up too. However, it's a super simple way to create so much more life into your Minecraft world. Look at that, you can just walk around, you can crouch, everything is so different with this pack. So even when you're holding swords, you will get different running animations for whatever you do with them. So for example, this one goes behind you, this one goes in front of you, and the diamond sword is a two-handed, same with the netherite. But also, if you use shields, you get new animations as well. Look at that. And if you're holding a trident, if you run with that, it's a little bit different. If you throw it, you get a little bit more animation. It's really cool, but it's a really simple way to create so much more life, and it's honestly one of my most favorite packs of all time. So you can also get a new drawing bow animation, a new crossbow animation, and so many other things. And one of the best ways to experience this is actually from the third person back. And as you can tell, I'm punching this tree. You can punch blocks, run around. It's really fun. And look at that, I just did a roll. It's a simple way to add so much more life and animations to your world. Look at that, it is we have rustic fences. And as you can see, these fences actually look like the wood types they're supposed to be. For example, we have this oak one. So all of the fences will have the oak log texture for all the fences. And that is the same for all of these blocks. So here's the oak fence, here's the spruce fence, here is the birch fence, here's the jungle fence, here is the acacia fence, and finally here is the dark oak fence. And this can be really handy for builders, as the fences don't really fit in with good trees. So if you build a custom tree, these will actually fit in with your wood. As you can see, this custom tree looks a lot better, especially with these fences. It is very simple to give this tree a little bit more texture, as now we have the fences that act like a little bit smaller branches to this tree. And here is another example of a small little tree that you can do with this. Now next up we have is custom shields, and you can change this between a variety of different things just to give your shield a customized experience so you're not having the same old wooden one the whole time. So this is the Mojang symbol, but we also have We also have the redstone shield, the creeper shield, the enderman shield, the mojang shield, the diamond shield, the pillage shield, the miner shield, and the fire shield. So here is the enderman shield. It just looks pretty cool. It's a simple way to customize your shields without having to get a whole new shield thing like that, and it's an easy resource pack you can add to any world you want. So next up we have is enchanting glints, and this will actually change how your enchantments look while you have them on. Here's the one with lots of lines. You can change it to the next one, which is, so that one was evident stripes. You can also turn it to faded stripes. Items won't have a glint on activation, activates faded cubes, activates evident cubes, and electric waves. So here is electric waves. That looks really cool. It's a simple way to give your enchanted armor just a little bit more magic and to make it look really cool. First up, we have definitive animations. As you can tell, a lot more blocks have really cool animations with them. They're pretty simple most times, but some of them are a lot more interesting, such as the Eye of Ender. You can actually see it moving around. And this guy will blink too, as well as having this crying obsidian, and all of the ores actually sparkle as well. There are even more things that are animated that I have not shown off yet, and that won't be in this little showcase area. As you can tell over here, we have like a compass spinning, and down below we have some eyes moving or something like that. A lot of these are really subtle, but can make your game way more interesting as everything seems a little bit more alive. A lot of the vegetation also waves and kind of moves a little bit. As you can tell, this fungus is having a fun time over here. You could say he's a fun guy. You also have torches, levers, and redstone things doing this as well. It's pretty simple, but it gives a little bit more life to your world. It's incredible. So next up on our list is the Fly UI. As you can tell, this isn't an in-game thing, however, it is a cool thing you can use with your menus. However, it just looks so incredible. You can come into your menus, and they look just a little bit different and a little bit more clean. And when you're making a world, look at this. You got a cool banner pattern up on the left, and when you create a world, it looks incredibly different. Now you can go through all your different settings in a single page, and you can switch between these at the top to switch between all your different multiplayer settings, your resource packs, and your behavior packs, as well as your general game settings. And when you go to settings, you can explore all your cool different settings in this page. You can look at your touch settings and all of these as well. It looks pretty amazing. However, you can also go to the marketplace, which has also been revamped. Look at all this cool stuff. It looks a little bit different, but I really enjoy this Fly UI. And if you go in to create a world, all you have to do is click this little plus up here, and you will just start creating your world. Same thing if you want to click play, you just click that. You get cool animations in between, and you are in your world. Anyway, thank you for watching these amazing resource packs, and if you want to see even more resource packs, check the link out over here. If you want to see some other really cool mods, add-ons, check this link out right here, and I'm Perry Pines. Thanks for watching. Bye!